Hello, hello. How's everyone how's everyone doing? It is raining out here in the Bay Area. Gotten a couple showers in the past week. It's supposed to be raining the rest of the week. So it's kind of cool. This is going to be a quick stream um, because I have pizza coming. So just wanted to stream really quick. How's it going, guys? How are you? Mona, how's it going? Les Bones, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Yeah, pizza. There's this pizza place by my house called Namaste Pizza. They have a really good pizza chicken mansala. It's so good. But I'm actually moving, so I'm moving to a different part of the Bay Area. So this is the last time I'm going to get that pizza place or place from the pizza from that place. Yeah. So let's see. Really quickly, what a namaste. Really quickly, like I mentioned, it's really quick stream. I just wanted to recap on uh, the protests at Mark Zuckerberg's house on Saturday. It was about, I don't know, like 2 hours long. If you didn't check out the video, you can check out my last video. Um, I went live on Twitch, but I think Mark Zuckerberg was jamming reception because I wasn't able to upload that video or never uploaded during the stream. So it said it was recording and never made it. So I don't know what was going on, but I don't know if it was the Twitch app or cell phones were being jammed, but it was there. Mark Zuckerberg was at his home. Basically, what had happened, this was a protest organized by Code Pink, majority Code Pink of the Bay Area. Always see these ladies everywhere. They really get out. But basically, it was a caravan. There was just a bunch of honking in front of his house, and when I first got there, it was kind of like I didn't really assume that he would be home. You know, this was like planned 2 weeks in advance. So I was pretty sure that he wasn't going to be there. He has a bodyguard that sits outside in a running SUV. So the SUV is always on, and this bodyguard is there, just like guarding this guy's house. Um, I didn't assume that he would be there, but they were there. Mark Zuckerberg was there. Basically, there's a caravan. They were honking. They did a couple speeches. They put some pink lingerie on Mark Zuckerberg's fence. It said that he got a pink slip, and that they were firing him or relieving him from his duties as CEO of Facebook, which is kind of funny. But yeah, all older ladies, and then some local media was there, and myself. But let's see, where was I going with that story? Oh, yeah. So eventually their caravan left. So Mark Zuckerberg lives on Edgewood Avenue, which is in one part, like the residential part of Palo Alto. And the caravan went to Stanford, which is probably about 3 miles away from Mark Zuckerberg's house. So they went to Stanford, drove around, and then came back honking on the caravan. And they had, their signs, "Get Zuck out," and things like that on their cars. So while they were out, it was just, there was nothing going on, so I wasn't really recording. But I saw Mark Zuckerberg's head over the fence, and this fool came out of his, I guess, like house, and you really can't see what's going on, but it seemed as though maybe like they had like some sort of, like awning or what are those called? Like pergolas or something, like those like things where you get married on. They're like wooden structures. So they probably had something like that, like in one of the corners. But I saw him like kind of like walk out of a building, his home, and then saw that his head, and 100% was his head. And then he like walked, which I am assuming also like his family was there too. So the wife and probably the kid. I don't know how many kids he has, but they're definitely like enjoying their Sunday or enjoying their Saturday afternoon. Um, and then, so I saw that, and I was just assuming, like, there's a bodyguard there, so I'm not going to try to, like, hop over the fence or try to, like, look over the fence or anything. So I was outside, just waiting to come back because they were going to come back in like 15, 20 minutes. Took about, yeah, like they left for about a good 30 minutes and then they came back. But right before they came back, a Prius came by, and I thought it was like somebody from the caravan that came late. But this like older Asian lady came out of the Prius, and she was delivering pizza. So Mark Zuckerberg probably had like Uber Eats delivered, and they got pizza. And she was like really confused about what to do. So probably didn't leave like really detailed instructions on like what to do. But this bodyguard, again, like down the street, like the next house over or next mansion over, walks up to her, gets the pizza, takes it inside, and then goes back outside to, I guess, watch. And literally, like as soon as the Prius left, the rest of the caravan or the caravan came, and they were for sure like enjoying this pizza, probably outside on the patio, like pergola thing, listening to these older ladies yell, "Get the Zuck out, get the Zuck out," and honk, which is pretty funny that they did that and like he was actually there. But the purpose of really this stream, so that's what happened Saturday. Today, I actually got a email. So as I'm leaving, actually, as the protest was kind of done, I was leaving, and the bodyguard was like literally filming me with this like cell phone, like his iPhone or something from the car, literally just like filming me. I was never doing anything wrong. I was just there, documenting what was going on. It wasn't doing anything, wasn't going to do anything, vandalize or anything like that. Like I was just there to capture it on GoPro, and I thought I thought I was live on Twitch. But as soon as I was leaving, yeah, this dude was just like mad dogging me with his cell phone camera, just recording me, and I was like, okay, I'm basically inside Mark Zuckerberg's like personal database face recognition software, because I'm sure this is being sent to him or sent to like some server somewhere. Today, I received a email from a recruiter at Facebook asking if I wanted a job. And about last year, I got yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was like, oh damn, like definitely gonna be in some database. But yeah, so last year, I had a recruiter coming, kind of like really not bothering, but like really pressuring or really good at like following up with emails and calling me and stuff to try to get me to work at Facebook. And I was like starting the process, but I really couldn't like continue it because I just knew like how bad Facebook was, like regardless of the money situation and how probably good of a money I would make working at Facebook. Like I just didn't want to put myself in that situation to like, you know, do whatever it is that they're doing there. and collecting all this information and doing all this shady shit. But kind of thought it was a little bit funny slash crazy that after I was at his house, Mark Zuckerberg's house, I had a recruiter get out, email me this morning, seeing if I wanted, again, to a different recruiter this time, seeing if I wanted to pick up where I left off in the recruiting in the getting a job at Facebook. So I haven't replied to that email again. Like the need to pay like student loans and stuff is saying like just work there for a couple months and then leave. But I think it would really hurt my conscience to get a job there. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it. But I saw this article, and this is what I really wanted to share. Beyond that quick story about what happened is apparently Facebook is planning to change their name. So, like every other tech company in the world, they have a conference that happens to showcase all their new products and all that stuff. Mark Zuckerberg is planning to rename Facebook. Now, Mark Zuckerberg wants to be known for building the metaverse. Cool little robotic AI deep fake right here, like NFT situation going on with this. But Facebook is planning to change its company name next week to reflect its focus on building the metaverse, according to a source with direct knowledge of the matter. The coming name change, which CEO Mark Zuckerberg plans to talk about at the company's annual Connect conference on October 28th, but could unveil sooner, is meant to signal the tech giant's ambitions to be known for more than social media and all of its ills that that entail. The rebrand would likely position the Blue Facebook app as one of the many products under the parent company, overseeing groups like Instagram, WhatsApp, Oculus, and more. The spokesman for Facebook declined to comment on the story. So it seems as though that Facebook is going in the direction of Google. Google basically is a product. It's a business line in a company called Alphabet. So I'm assuming that probably to start avoiding more taxes or for some legal matter, Facebook is going to create a parent company where, like Alphabet, and Facebook is just going to be one of the products that it owns under this company. So instead of Facebook, probably to avoid what? Probably to avoid some sort of what's it called? Trust issue. What's it called? When one company owns everything, I'm like completely blanking out at the moment. Trust, oligarchy. Somebody in the comments help me out here. I forget the name of what it is, but when one company buys all these other companies, so I'm sure that they're not renaming to rebrand or anything like that. They're doing this monopoly. Thank you, radical leftist agenda. I don't know, such an easy word and such a word that I commonly say all the time, and it's in our leftist vocabulary, but yeah, so it's probably to avoid some sort of, or probably go under some loophole where, you can create a parent company and then have little businesses on the side. So there's no way that they're doing this for imaging, for just kind of like rebrand the company. They're doing this very likely for some legal reason to probably avoid monopoly and trust or antitrust laws. So we'll see what happens here. Apparently, this is going to happen at the end. By the end of the month, Facebook is going to be rebranding to something else. This is an article by Verge. The Verge. I don't know who owns it. Probably ABC or something. It's probably like in the network realm of Vice. I would think it's probably like same people who own Vice probably own this company. Complicated matters. Complicated matters is that while Facebook has been heavily promoting the idea of the metaverse in recent weeks, it's still not a concept that's widely understood. The term was coined originally by sci-fi novelist Neil Stephenson to describe a virtual world to describe a virtual world people escape to from a dystopian real world. Okay, this is part of the Great Reset agenda. The metaverse, Facebook, Oculus, they're gonna like rebrand as like the Matrix basically, because that's what we're gonna be all plugged in, or we already kind of are plugged into. That totally makes sense. But again, with the monopoly, I'm sure there's legal like tax evasion reasons that they're going to be creating a new company, a parent company to Facebook. But this here, this little tidbit of information is actually very relevant, I guess, to the Great Reset and things like that. So we'll see what happens. Again, probably won't be accepting any job offer from Facebook because I don't feel like selling my soul. But that's interesting. Yeah, so I think that's all I really wanted to share, that Facebook is going to be changing its name. Metaverse company. Wow, it just seems so crazy. And this is like such a creepy photo. Let's see. I don't know if I really want to talk about anything else. Been streaming for 20 minutes. I think that's good. I do want to. So I've been trying to research a bill for public banking in California, and I'm going to do a stream about it. So maybe later this week I'll do that, or next week. But I think that Newsom signed a bill that's going to create a public bank in California, and I think it's to stop the adoption of Bitcoin. That's what I really think public banking is about. But I'll do another stream about that later. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully it's not raining too hard where you're at.